Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be talking about being biracial in the South. So if you couldn't tell from my lack of Southern accent, I'm not from the South. But I did spend 4 years of college, sorry I got a rogue hair here, in Louisiana. So I feel like I have some knowledge or some experiences that I can talk about. So I went to college at Louisiana Tech. I spent 4 years there, and that was the probably most time in my life that race has ever been like not an issue, but like I had more racial experiences in Louisiana than I ever did in Arizona. It was brought up more. It was like made into like not like a big deal, but like it's very I don't know how to explain it. Like it's a thing that, you know, like, oh, you're light skinned, oh, you're mixed, oh, you look Creole or whatever. Like it was, and even in like, so the most, let's roll back here into like some specific experiences. I was in PE class. I guess it was called PE class. It was probably called something else, but basically it was PE. And the teacher made us, said this, and this has nothing to do with what we were learning about. I think we were doing like basketball or volleyball or something, but we're in the gym and we all had to line up to take attendance. And unaware to me and probably to other people in the class, but all the white people lined up and then all the black people lined up. So we're all standing in the line against the wall, and I guess he, because he's out there looking at the line, just sees white people over here, black people over here. He was a black teacher. He was like, you know what? I'm so tired of this. He was like, we're not starting class until you guys integrate. And I was like, what year did we just roll back to? Like it was probably 2008 when this happened. And I was like, I feel like I just like got pushed back into time, you know? And I was just like shocked because this is not like a thing that I ever had heard, or I mean like obviously like heard, but like never experienced it before in my life. And he like literally stood there and waited for like people to move around, and I was like so awkward. Like being black and white, like what am I gonna do? I didn't know where to move, so I just stood there. And then my friends that were next to me, and I'm pretty sure maybe I doubt I was standing perfectly in the middle, but I'm pretty sure I had like a white person on this side of me and a black person on this side of me, and my black friend like looks to go like move around, and I was like, you don't have to move, like I'm white, you can stand next to me, you know? And then the white person was like, oh, I guess I'll move. And I was like, you don't have to move, like I'm black, it's fine. And I wasn't trying to say it like, oh, look at me, I'm black and white, you can stand next to me, to be like joking or anything. It's just how it happened. But just that alone, and I don't think that if they weren't trying to be racist, like the people in the class were not trying to be racist. You know, I never felt any sort of like racial tension being down there. It was just a natural separation. Like that's just how things were. And I'm not saying that's a good thing at all. But like immediately starting school there in the summer, we started working out on the football field, the volleyball team, probably like 3 or 4 days of me moving there. And we walk out onto the field, and the first thing I notice is all the black football players standing together over here and all the white football players standing together over here. And I'm like, and you know, like obviously I've gone to high school, so like cliques just naturally happen. But I guess, and like in middle school, you know, like most of the black people hung out together, but they still had white friends, you know. And that's not to say like the football team, they were teammates, so they got along. And I don't know, it's hard to explain. It was a weird thing, just and in the cafeteria, because we ate with the football team, all the black football players were in those chairs, I mean that side of the cafeteria, and all the white players on this side of the cafeteria. And like occasionally there'd be like a table with like a few black people and a few white people, but for the most part they stayed separated, which is so weird to me. And I like was like, wow, you know, it's I guess in certain parts of the country, like it's still very segregated, and not like by law, just that's their choice. So yeah, it was very very weird to experience, having never seen that before. So then like I've said in other videos, I didn't really have like, I didn't try to kind of, I didn't have a lot of friends outside of my volleyball team, so I never had the chance or the opportunity to kind of like choose a group of friends. But I imagine they would have been both black and white, because that's how I identify myself, black and white. And maybe like it would have been harder to get in, or I say, like to have more black friends there, because it seemed like they were more like closed off, like if you were not black, then like here in Arizona. And I don't know, I guess the same could go for the white people, but I didn't, like I said, I can't really speak a lot because I spent most of my time with athletes, with the volleyball team and stuff. So yeah, but we went to a lot of different places. Like we played a lot of different states around there, like Mississippi, Arkansas, Georgia, and me and my dad went to Atlanta. And like certain areas of Atlanta, you don't see any white people around. It's just only black people. And when me and my dad went there, it was just like, whoa, this is a culture shock for sure. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say on that subject. It was eye-opening. It was a great learning experience. And that's why I tell people all the time, like, it's good to leave your hometown just to see other parts of the country, to see how other parts of the world function, you know, and it's eye-opening, you know, and it's good. It was a good experience. Luckily, I had no negative experiences, no racial experiences, negative racial experiences while I was there, which I'm very grateful for, because my parents were pretty like, eek, mixed girl going into the Southern Bible Belt area. They were a little nervous, I think, but we were good. So getting a little visitor. Okay, I'm done. All right, guys, so thanks for watching. Leave your experiences down below. If you
this is a cool set of gifts.
It is.
Yeah,
I don't really know about it. Leave your experiences down below. If you live in the South, if you've had negative or positive experiences being biracial, I'm super interested to know. And thanks for watching. I'm gonna go hang out with my kiddo and my husband. So thumbs up if you like this, subscribe if you haven't yet. I appreciate all the subscribers. I know I'm a little baby new channel, but I would like to grow into a bigger channel, so please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.